Hello, goodness. You're welcome to Love Talk Therapy. So, my name is Lois, and I am the one you're going to be meeting on this platform most of the time. Of course, if you want to talk to somebody, you need to know them, you need to look into their eyes, you need to hear from them. So, I am Lois, if you will, Lois Love. I know I haven't formally done an introduction of myself, but hey, here I am. I am just Lois Love, if you will. I'm going to be telling you more about myself, hopefully in subsequent videos, but you are also going to know more about me by watching videos. So as you watch my videos, you're going to know a little bit about me, just in case you need to, because of course, if you're talking to someone, you need to get to look into their eyes and you need to know who this person is. Not only are you going to know about me through the videos, you're also going to know about me through the write-ups, because I'm going to be doing a lot of write-ups and very short videos. I'm so delighted to meet you. You may have heard from me a couple of times on this platform and you're wondering, who is this person behind Love Talk Therapy? So here I am, and I am so pleased to meet you. On Love Talk Therapy, we are going to have mini sessions where we just share, talk about life, of course, love, healing, spiritual guidance, and what have you, emotions, behavior, and everything therapeutic. Feel free to stay glued on this platform. And I'm going to be sharing with you about so many things that come up in our daily lives, things that show up, and I'm going to be using examples from my community sometimes. I am a Cameroonian and I am based in Cameroon, and also of course from other communities, things that I have read, people I have come across. I want to share with you about emotional intelligence today. Emotional intelligence is the ability to manage your emotions and the emotions of people around you. Many years back, I visited a friend who had lost a baby. My sister and I, we pray with her, we share with her. As we sat there, suddenly out of the blues, I think I was sharing and saying so many things. There's a slip of the tongue. I said something. I spoke about my child and the time when I had a baby. I say, when I had my baby, there was this. I said something very blissful about the time when I had my own baby. Immediately, everywhere became dead cold and quiet. I was confused. I didn't know what to do. Should I leave? Should I apologize? It was unbelievable. This person had just lost their child. I came to condole with them, but I found myself talking about a blissful experience, which was a reminder to the lady of her pain. So we got up and had to leave the place. What just happened? I mean, when we went out, we stood for a while. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't imagine going to visit someone who is going through a very tough situation. Probably you've gone there with gifts, you've gone there to love on them, you've prayed or done whatever it is that you have to do. And suddenly, in the midst of the conversation, I said something that I wasn't supposed to say. And when I came out, I tried so hard to process that, but the word had already gone out, and it was a very solemn moment. We paused in the room, and that was that. I had never come across the word emotional intelligence, and I didn't even know that it exists. Today, I want to mention 3 facts about emotional intelligence that we may not be aware of, or perhaps we may be aware. You can show emotion easily and even be called by some an emotional person, yet lack emotional intelligence. You can be an intellectual person, highly intelligent person, possessing high intelligence quotient, and be lacking in emotional intelligence. You could even be a spiritual person. You may have read the Koran, the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, whatever spiritual book or holy book there is, and be very much lacking in emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is not a function of your knowledge in any field. It's the ability to manage your emotions very well and understand the emotions of those around you. Everyone who is emotional intelligent has these 5 key components. They are self-aware, they can self-regulate, they possess empathy, motivation, and they have social skills when it comes to emotional intelligence. Motivation, self-awareness, self-regulation, having empathy, and social skills. If you thrive well in these areas, you are an emotionally intelligent person. But if you lack at least 2 of these, you could have low emotional intelligence. So I want us to look at 3 case studies of people who are out here in the society and have a purpose and a mission to fulfill, but are lacking emotional intelligence, how it plays out. A dentist puts up a picture on his status and captions it, "I wonder how people allow their teeth to deteriorate to this level." A monk, a priest, an imam, or a pastor puts up a message, "If they do not identify with you publicly, shun them privately." A teacher speaks to the students and tells them, "If you do not read your books, you will fail woefully and become a petty trader, or a mechanic, or a taxi driver. What is the chance that 15 children in that class have parents who do those jobs? What is the message about their parents? How are we teaching them to regard people in those professions? Could there be a better way to communicate without sounding like we are demeaning? Could there be a better way to communicate the same message considering the kids and their feelings?" In these cases, the doctor is lacking in emotional intelligence and losing his clients. The imam or the monk or the pastor is sending away the very people to whom he or she has been sent because they are lacking in emotional intelligence, sending away the very people that are willing to engage with him and understand what he believes in. In all cases, the problem solvers are sounding distant from the very people whom they are called to help. They are showing a lack of empathy. They are carrying an undertone of judgment, demonstrating a lack of awareness. Each of them, for the lack of EQ, is on the losing end. And because of this, they are losing money and losing clients. Individuals who lack emotional intelligence are individuals who struggle to manage their emotions. They find it so difficult to self-regulate. They lack empathy and they find it difficult to understand the feelings of others. If you do not have emotional intelligence, the very people whom you're sent to may be the people that you send away because you do not know how to speak, how to regulate yourself or your emotions. I think one of the very key things about emotional intelligence is that you must be self-aware, understand yourself and your own feelings. Because if you're not in touch with your own feelings, you cannot be an emotional intelligent person. And it doesn't matter how intelligent you are, it doesn't matter how spiritual you are, it doesn't matter how emotional you are, it's possible to still be lacking in emotional intelligence. And every time that you are lacking in emotional intelligence, you're losing customers, you are losing friends, you are losing money. In fact, there is a lot to lose when you're lacking in emotional intelligence. So this is a very little story just to encourage us to pursue emotional intelligence. The very first step is being aware of what emotional intelligence is and understanding if you possess emotional intelligence or not. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. This is Love Talk Therapy, and I'm hoping to bring you more. Please do not forget to like this content and to share. If you believe in what I'm doing, like this page and to comment. Let me know what you think, and let's do this.